organization. He's in a group. We just go see a group. We won't see a gang. And so sometimes these groups are mafias, cartels. So anytime you're in a group, you leave yourself vulnerable. You leave yourself and your family vulnerable to the people in the groups.
Now, you heard that. When you in a group connection, not just a group of people, a group connection that's been excluded from the other parties, but has the group that's formed, you heard me, to do as they gonna do. You have to understand, if you violate or if something go down, you leave your family at stake. So one thing about it is you have to remove yourself from family, because family has nothing to do with that group. You don't include them on your doings. You do you and leave them out, because less that they know, better off they are, so it won't fall on them in the long run. But here we go. Let Charleston White give it to you right here on the Opinion Talk Show live with Big Baby, and we got it going on permanent.
Because there's gonna always be some discord in the group. There's gonna always be some envy and jealousy in the group. And in every group there's a Judas. In every group there's a Judas. We just don't get to pick Judas.
Understand now? He's speaking on a deal where when he say Judas, meaning by the Last Supper with Jesus Christ at the table, out of them 11, because it was 12, and Jesus made the 12th one there, because it's going to be one that's going to try to do the opposite of what the righteous is getting them to do by understanding. We're going to eat together, but I'm going to wash y'all feet for y'all so y'all can be able to walk with me on this journey. But they got a Judas that's going to try to, that's going to do it. Ain't going to try, because it's been plotted that way to be accepted, to be done that way, because this earth is for Judas. It is the sinful land, but at the same time, we are blessed people that know how to overcome and live in the presence of God here on earth. And there's plenty of heavens, you heard me, but there's Alpha and Omega. Understand, we ain't gonna have church, but we're gonna let it be told and get it done right here on the Opinion Talk Show, because everybody has a voice that needs to be heard. So your opinion part of your voice to speaking is good right here with Big Baby. You heard me? Understand? Going back with Charleston White live.
Jesus got to pick his Judas. If you believe the story, we don't get to pick our Judas. So until we learn, fuck the groups. Fuck the groups. Man, when we go back and look at all the movies, we can go to Paid in Full, we can go to Godfather, man, we can go to all the gangster movies.
And don't forget, In Too Deep, my boy LL Cool J in the house, you heard me? Top Rock doing the damn thing on the block in the hood. He real good, you heard me? But at the same time, he showed what is being told today through Charleston White. Believe that. And Big Baby right here on the Opinion Talk Show live.
Everybody in the groups cross one another. It ain't been a group yet that ain't done it. BMF, the Gravano family, it ain't been a group yet.
You understand now? Be good with it, because they got women groups. They got the BBGs, Big Booty Girls. Shit, spread out in New Orleans and Louisiana. Them girls ain't nothing nice. Don't think because you see that ass, you gonna get all glad. If you ain't got that paper, you gonna get fucked up. Watch out now. Understand, it goes down hard in the paint, but I'm just giving it to you. raw deal. Ain't no shame in the game. It's a fair exchange is all we need. But understand, you're gonna get it told right here with Big Baby. And it's coming from right now with Charleston White. You heard, man?
That hadn't crossed each other. So there's no honor amongst thieves. So if I'm a legit man and I'm straight up square, all the way strapped, But my engagement and my interactions are with street people. At some point, they coming in my house.
Understand? At some point, if you engagement with them, engagement meaning you facilitate for and you communicate and you understand, coordinate different things with them on a daily basis. You heard me, and you can just be passing by, but at the same time, sooner or later, they're gonna be passing by around your house, and if not, they're gonna plan a date to be at everybody's house has a meeting, and so they're gonna wind up in your domain. So then your family either need to be there or be out of there, and you do your thing, and then it's over before they get there. That's how you do that, like that there. But then you have to understand, when you get your paper, negotiate a different station. You understand? Because not at my house where my kids be at. No, they gotta be free from all this, clear from all this. You understand? It don't go down like that. But it's hard to paint, and he give it to you raw. But these are things that has been going on in the history of life. But this is what is needed to be done, because everybody has their opportunity, their own time, and when they're gonna be spoken or speaking or introducing or constructing different things that can help each and other. You heard me? With Big Baby right here on the Pink Talk Show live, and we got Charleston White live.
At some point, that's how the story goes.
We get to pretty much watch everything, unfold with famous people. I think you talked about famous people and the things they've been going through, and sitting back and, seeing them go through this, and, it's eye-opening.
Yeah. That's why I try to pay less attention to famous people. We overlooking the everyday working man that can relate more to our struggles than the famous person can.
You heard that? Now, the everyday working man, wishing he can do the things that Charleston White is doing, but he has to work and provide for his and make sure that his don't get caught up in the drama of the what you call quote unquote groups that's out there. My Bloods, my nigga, my Crips. You heard me, but it's out there, and they got them in different form, shapes, and fashion. They don't just come straight; they come gay. Understand? It's real. And don't take the word as if I'm insulting you. Understand? That's the only way I can express it to get it to the point, so we can move forward with Charleston White. You heard me on the Pink Talk Show with Big Baby live.
You see what I'm saying? We overlooking.
Now you hear that it's going down like that, and it be that way. But at the same time, don't take it personal. You understand? Be good with it, and it get told like that on purpose.
We overlooking the man that made mistakes in the beginning, but is righting the wrongs in the middle, in the end of his life, because he ain't famous, right? The high school coach, the high school principal that can relate to the kids at school, but he's just a principal. He's just a coach. He ain't famous. So we overlook those characters. We overlook those men. And we idolize and we worship these famous people and these celebrities. And we defend their honor. We defend their names. We defend their character. We defend their wrongs. We defend their behavior.
And their behavior is their own beloved social life. The ways that they are. People, you heard me, defend it. If they've done wrong and they got that song and it's going down, you heard me, they ain't seeing the other side of the crown where it was wrong, or wrongfully done, or wrongfully, you heard me, at all. But it is what it is. But that be's not here or not there, but things come a point where you lose some. So when you lose some, you gotta win some. We lost Dolph, we lost, you understand, we lost this one and that one to the prison, you understand, like they say, you understand what they call them, but I mean, they out there with the YSL and all that, but at the same time, them guys might not have been and done nothing. I don't know. I only hear accusations, you heard me, and they got certain accusations that sound like they solid, but who's to know? But the judge, the lawyers, and the DA, they gonna get it straight one day, and it's supposed to take place in 23. But it ain't on me. Like I said, ain't none of that on me. You heard me on the Opinion Talk Show. That was my opinion of what I hear about, but ain't got nothing to do with none of that about. It's going down with Captain Charles. No, now I told you, it's Captain Charles in New Orleans. It's going Charleston White tonight. You heard me? Big Baby doing it live right here on Opinion Talk Show. You heard me?
More than we advocate for the wrong of our parents, we'll hold our parents to their wrongs till they die. Something that they did 15, 20 years ago. But a celebrity, they can do no wrong in our eyes. And I find that appalling.
Okay. I've never looked at it that way, but that's a good way to look at it.
Already.
Well, there it is. He gave it to you. I'll mention it, but he gave it to you straight, raw, narrow, uncut. That we hold our parents to a certain standard of what they've done 15 years ago, but the rapper don't get no kind of, held against them. They fly by like they doing the damn thing. You understand? Like they did the damn right thing, but it is what it is, and I ain't got nothing to do with it. Me, in my opinion, is right here that I don't hold nobody against what they will. They say what they want to do, that what they did. Well, that's on them. I ain't gonna hold it on them. It's all that's on them. That's for them. They gonna carry that the rest of their life because that's what they chose to do. That's how they did it. And who gonna remove it? Not me. I can't. They gotta remove it from themselves. They gotta be forgiven on them own selves. I can ask them, God, to forgive them, but if they don't want it and believe it, it ain't happening. So I'm out of that. I just tend to my forgiveness, my guidance, you heard me, that I need to do for what's out there for the righteous of the doings that I'm giving. I'm giving good opinions. And believe it or not, you in it if you want part of it. You can, you understand, get part of this by exposing your portfolio through my company, which is going on and going down. I can give you the, you understand, it's Mr. Inventor13 at gmail.com, and I will get back with you and we can, discuss the DM and all that on the the money. You understand? It's going to be paid to get your exposure that's going down right here on Opinion Talk Show with with Big Baby. Yeah. Doing it live, and here's going down hard to paint.
Some other news that we talked about on our first conversation was the high school shooting in Arlington. And, for the people that are listening or watching that might not really know what happened, but, about a week and a half ago, a week ago or something, a kid named Timothy Simpkins, they get into a fight. I guess the kid has been bullied. He's been going through a lot of struggles. And on this particular day, he gets beat up really bad by a kid.
Yeah.
And he ends up, allegedly, pulls out a gun and shoots this dude. And I believe he also hit a teacher.
Yeah.
And maybe grazed somebody else. So what's your thoughts on all that?
Well, if we all saw the video, right?
Yep.
When I looked at that video, I didn't see a fight. I seen somebody attacking another person. So I didn't see two people fight. I saw one person sitting down and one person walking up to that person, attacking him. So I didn't see a fight. So let's clear that up. That wasn't a fight. That was a brutal attack, a brutal assault.
Okay.
When the shooting happened, all the media reported was that there's a school shooting. There's an active school shooter at Timberview High School in Mansfield, Texas.
Facts.
The school went on lockdown. It was the children at the school who released the video to the public by way of social media showing this kid being attacked. It was the children at that school who was releasing statements to the media and social media saying that this kid had been bullied. Right? So this is the information that the children are releasing while they're on lockdown. This kid had a $75,000 bond. That's a very low bond.
That's a very low bond for shooting 2 people?
3 people. Shooting 3 people. ATF was involved. FBI was involved. Just so happened, October is Bully Awareness Month.
Well, you know, like down in Louisiana, they call it the alphabet. You know, but like he's saying, the FBI, you understand, the CIA and all that there, whoop the whoop, but we call it the alphabet, and it wraps up with all that, and that's the whole deal. But tobacco and firearm, you know, all that there, yeah, you know, it's like that. But Charleston White is giving it to you tip by tip.
That kid on Monday, and this is documentation according to the school and other records, on Monday, that kid was jumped by a gang of bloods, kids playing blood, and this is a upper echelons affluent area. This is affluent area. These ain't ghetto. This ain't no ghettos.
Now that's he talking about fluent, meaning suburban, meaning in a rural area where it don't, crime shouldn't be taking effect. But listen to it, it's going down hard in the paint.
School. On Tuesday, this same kid was pistol whipped, robbed at gunpoint, and stripped of his clothes all the way down to his underwear, and robbed of his possessions in front of other children while this was being recorded. So, a school shooting ended up happening.
Okay, and you know he's been charged, I believe, for like 3 counts.
Yeah, 3 counts of
aggravated assault.
And man, you saw the beating he took.
I did.
That kid didn't throw one punch back.
I didn't see him fight back. You're absolutely right.
He didn't throw one punch back. He's never had a fight in his life.
Now, they got some kids that won't fight you unless you put the duke on them, and they'll let you duke the duke. But the gravity of their insulation from within them, the pressure, it builds up and it seals their body from being brutal. While you punching, they sealing the inside, their muscles is bulging, not no. See, you get ball, you get a knot because you was relaxed. But if you fixing your body, self-fixing because you're gonna embrace the impacts that's coming in one after another because it's not, you know, intimidating you, then you can look at it and strike it to your liking. You can, you know, look at it and drop down and hit the knee. You can look at it and hit it under the wing of the armpit. Boom! You can hit it just straight forward in the solar plexus. Bam! You can that means when he punching thousands of rounds, and you don't feel it because you have built up the anger muscles that's gonna penetrate and protect your muscles from penetrating and pressing on your bones that cause it to swell. And I had a brother that did that so swell, Crazy Sam, take a couple of knocks and humps and bumps, and you ask the fella when it's over, what happened, what went on? They who? Oh, who? They don't want who? Nigga, please. Shit, they can tell you. I ain't gotta say no more. But Crazy Sam showed them how it really go, and then I had to figure it out because he ain't told me. So therefore, I was always on my. You heard me? OWN. I was on my own. You understand? doing my damn thing and making sure that I got the swing. You understand? When it comes, it's going down, hard in the paint. That's why I call it hard in the paint. Hard and heavy. You heard me? Goes down and keep it steady. Big baby going down. I'm going in live right now with Charleston White. You heard me? Let him give it and catch up with it and put that mustard down.
This is a kid. This is the black kid that all of our mothers strive for us to be like. This is the kid that comes from the home. This is the kid that has the background that we all wish we had. Grandmother, grandfather. Grandfather, retired military dude. Very successful in business. Retired veteran. Grandmother's loving. His father gets killed when his mother was 7 months pregnant with him. Stepdad comes into his life at 3 years old. Got a great loving relationship with stepdad. Mother's loving. This kid grew up in a very nurturing, loving environment. And he's never had to fight. He grew up in private school. This kid loves reading. When you sit in this 18-year-old room, you think he's a 16-year-old. He still got his little league jerseys on the wall. So he's been in private school all of his life. Grandfather passes and leaves a nice inheritance for the family and made specific sure by my grandson. He's a great kid, straight A student all his life, never been to the principal's office, no reports of nothing bad on the kid. He's damn near like an Obama. He's damn near like a little Obama. So he's in private school. He's good in football. He wants to go to public school his junior and senior year to play football in public school. Once he get to public school, they see he's a private school kid. He kind of soft. So you know how it is when you come from you know how them hood niggas is. They gonna go to pressing you when they think you soft. So that's what they did, homie. They been shaking the kid down. The neighbors, man, I'm talking about, it's been an outpouring of man. I've never seen nobody shoot up a school and get the support as if they the victim that got shot. I've never in my life seen that. But that goes to show you, everywhere this kid have been in life is nothing but a good report. So you seeing the other dude hitting him on blood, bitch ass nigga, on blood. He was fighting for his life now.
Yep, that's how it go down. You gotta fight for your life, and how the outcome come, you make it come out the way you want it to be, because other than that, it's doomsday. So heads up and be good with it and understand that